Hi, my name is Dan Kidder. I'm a research scientist here at Syngenta. I work in the formulation development group, and today I want to show you how to check the pH of your spray solution. What I have set up here is some jars containing tap water. This particular jar is just straight tap water. At our site, the tap water tends to be a pH of between 6 and 7, just slightly on the acidic side, but still a good water pH for normal spray solutions. If you do not know the pH and the hardness or dissolved salts of your water, you should have it checked. Have a water test done on it, and this will help you determine what type of buffering you may need to do to your water to optimize it for sprays. Now what I'd like to show you is a simple way to check the pH. I have here a simple pH test strip kit. You can get these often at your chemical supplier. They're also available anywhere where swimming pool chemicals are sold, and those work good enough for what we're going to do. You can also get small portable pH meters, but these require some maintenance and calibration, and many people find the test strips to be much easier to use. Okay, let's first look at the tap water. I'll dip the test strip in, and then we'll compare it to the chart that they always provide on the container. Some strips are required to sit for 30 seconds, some are immediate read. I think this one likes to have about 15 to 30 seconds to get an accurate reading. And we can see here that we're looking at a pH about 6, 6.5. Now, in this next jar, I've added a product that tends to lower the solution pH. Let's see what the test strip shows us. We're looking primarily at this lower bar, and it's giving us a reading down around pH 2 or pH 3. Now, for some products, it's okay to apply it at that low pH, but for others, we may need to bring that pH up. That's where you can talk to your chemical dealer and get a hold of a buffering agent, a spray solution buffering agent. Now this next container, I have a product mixed in which doesn't tend to affect the pH of the spray solution. So we should get a reading very similar to our tap water. In fact, if I hold the tap water stick up next to that, we can see that they are very similar. So that product does not have an effect on the spray solution pH. Now this next jar, I've added a product which we know tends to increase the pH of the spray solution. Let's see what our test strip indicates. Yes, immediately we see there's a color that's not even on this side of the chart. If I turn this box over, we can see that it's matching up with pHs in the range of 9 to 10. Now for many pesticides, this pH is too high for optimization. And the reason is that the chemicals can undergo what's called alkaline hydrolysis. This hydrolysis breaks down the active ingredient, and over time you'll have less and less of the active available. In fact, if you were to leave this product in the tank overnight, the next day you very likely have no active ingredient left to apply. So what do you do if you end up in a situation like this, particularly with the alkaline or the high pH solution? Well, that's where you can talk to your chemical dealer and get a hold of a buffering agent, a spray solution buffering agent. This final jar here, I've added one of those commercial buffering agents according to the manufacturer's recommendations. This contains the same product that raised our pH in the previous jar. What we can see is that it brought that pH back down into a range probably around 4, 4.5 pH. That's a little bit acidic, but it'll be fine. Most pesticides do not break down at those lower pHs. Always consult the product label. If they're asking for a specific pH to be achieved in your spray solution, follow their guidelines, add the appropriate additives to get to that pH.